This creator says authenticity is dying on YouTube, and honestly, I agree with him. But at the same time, I'm still going to play the game. While I was browsing and just doing some random bullshit, lowering my cortisol levels, and on my free time just watching anything, your average day as an unemployed individual, I came across this video from a fellow small content creator that goes by the name of Buckout, and he was talking about how hard it is to stay authentic now. He talks about the algorithm pushing everything towards optimization, as well as short form content destroying attention spans, and of course, AI making content all feel the same. And honestly, he's completely right. I myself, as someone who's also part of the Gen Z generation, I am very guilty of this fact. I just wanted to make this video because I know not a lot of content creators are covering this because, of course, they wouldn't be. All of those said content creators have been doing this for years and have built their audiences already. They don't have to fight for the algorithm like the rest of us here who's just starting yet. And they already have this built-in audience that will be watching them as long as the content stays true to their personalities and whatnot. But anyway, let's go back to the main topic here that's being discussed. So he's completely right. As a Gen Z, I do believe our attention spans are fucking cooked now, and the algorithm does reward certain behaviors, say making a very optimized intro like a hook and whatever. A lot of content does feel soulless. You know, a lot of these videos make content that sound the same. They have the same fucking scripts that sounds ripped directly from chatgpt. You know, one thing from the back of my mind is a content creator that goes by the name of Aw. He covers these SpongeBob content farm video essays that's very, I don't know, it's like a joke at this point. It's just so fucking wacky that I'm not even sure if their audiences are authentic at this point, but their content is so bad. It's blatantly AI. Even the narrator is AI. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I mean, it's probably bot channels anyway that goes with subscribers from day one. It's so hard now to try and become successful as a content creator because you are fighting with actual fucking bots. The content is not even real. Everything about it is AI. They're just quick and easy money machines for these people who are running it. Going back from my tangent there, I don't really think authenticity is dying though. I think it's just forced to adapt. You know, with all these content farms, slop factories and whatnot, you really have to adapt or else you're going to stay in that hole you are in. When I was young, I used to watch a lot of my favorite YouTubers and a lot of them just started out just for the fun of it. You can just upload whatever you want to do and be yourself. The YouTuber here, Puckout, for example, he makes a very good example here of the channel that mainly inspired him, I'm going to assume, who started as a YouTuber who commentates, if I understand it correctly, over modern warfare footage. And of course, because of how simple it is back in the day, you don't need to have a good packaging to hook someone in. You can just yap about it, and as long as you're entertaining, people are going to stay. But nowadays, you need a hook. With that, you also need a structure of the whole video, and you need something that actually makes people click. So it's a very tough competition out there nowadays. Just like what he said in the video, if you don't package your video well enough and the first 10 seconds of it doesn't sound good, people are just going to click off because of how fried their dopamine is. If the video is not addictive enough, the people are not going to stay and watch the shit you're making. No matter how good, if the hook isn't as memorable as you make it, if it underperforms in that department, you're just cooked. I don't think you're going to make that video hit There are a lot of diamonds in the rough out there of content creators who are less fortunate in the algorithm because their videos didn't get packaged well enough. If you have to adapt to this shit and make, a good hook, a structure, and make something that will actually make people click, it means you understand how the system works. The crazy amount of content that you can consume nowadays is really just sad, meaning that if you really want to make it out there, you're going to be forced to make these well polished videos, the formula and all that, because you are competing with these safe to say corporations like the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. Again, it is also mentioned in a video by Puckout. It's a really sad thing. These large multi-millionaire, even billionaire YouTubers with their teams against people who just really want to be authentic and try and make it by making what they enjoy. And it really causes a lot of burnout for people who just get tired of this game of trying to find the best packaging for your video. But honestly, again, if you really enjoy what you're doing, I guess that wouldn't affect you in the slightest. And moving on, I'm a part of this system. I try and make use of what works, and I pay attention to what gets seen because I actually really want this channel to go somewhere. It's a tough time to try and start your content, A lot of days I wish I started making content sooner before TikTok hit mainstream and fucking fried everyone's brains, and no one can just stand watching long form content anymore if it's not packaged correctly. Like the way how fried brains work now with modern audience, you have to make them stay in the first 10 seconds of your video. But I think really people won't even see it unless it's presented the right way. It's a really fucked up thing where the system came to be now, but there's really nothing we can do. And yeah, Puck out here, the content creator, is very right about this problem. But I'm not really going to fight the system. I don't have what it takes to do that. When the beastification of YouTube hits, there's really nothing we can do anymore except just adapt to it. I'm just going to learn how to use it. And in the long run, I want to make sure that I don't want to lose what makes my content stand out. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. It's really just something at the back of my mind while making these contents. People call me a slop maker for my content lately, but I really just want to jump in on the drama wagon because I am interested in a lot of things going on the internet, these very unemployed, stupid bullshit going on. I want my channel to go that direction, and as well as make my gameplay videos. And I have to package it really well or else it won't really make it, As you can also notice, I also make short form content from my old videos. So yeah, I'm part of the system. I just have to adapt. Not like I have any choice. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below about your thoughts about this. And that's pretty much all of it. Have a great day, everyone.